Hi, ladies. How are you? How are you? How is everyone? I hope you're good. Hi, Renee. How are you, Mama? How is it going? How are you? How have you been? I'm happy to see you. How are things going in your world? Hi, Kathy. I feel like today is my crazy world. I'm telling you. Hi, Beezy. What's going on? How are you girls doing? Hey, Sandra. Welcome, welcome. Tell me what is up with you girls. Today it is pouring like crazy. Hi, Cassandra. It is pouring like crazy. So when it pours like this, the traffic is ridiculous. Like seriously ridiculous. So what should normally take me, I don't know, half an hour to get home, it took me a lot longer. Hi, Kathy. You've had a crazy day too? I'm having my green tea. I'm having my yerba mate green tea. You slept till noon? Ooh. You lost your whole day. Hey, but maybe you needed to sleep. Hey, Jan. Hey, Cassandra. Hi, Diana. You know what? I can't even tell you. Today's been intense for me. It's been like, I woke up this morning and it's like I have a million things to do and didn't get half of it done. So I just got to let it go because that's all I can do. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to work on today. I don't know if I really want to finish this. I really would like to work on this junk journal, so maybe I'll do that. Also, I've gotten lots of requests about the Power Pack, which is, for those of you, hi Annette, hi Joyce. It's raining cats and dogs where you are, possibly severe storms. That's horrible. It's been raining here. It's crazy. And when it rains here this much, it's too much. Hey, Carla. How are you, Miss Annette? Hi, Elizabeth. So, for those of you that want to participate in making the Power Pack, I am going to, if you join our Facebook group, Crafting Mamas, I'll make an event. Right now we have a couple of events. If anybody would still like to send Cassandra's mother a birthday card, you can let me know. I'll add it again. But Sherry asked us last week if we wouldn't mind sending her mom a get well card. Her mom is really, really ill. In her mid-80s, I think, and not good. Not doing well. Hey, Mitz. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Carrie. How many of you guys were over there, were on today, and we're at How to Get Creative with Barbo, and you guys got to hang out with Seth after? I thought it was super cool. It's raining. Jan, where do you live? How many of you guys were okay from after that hurricane last week? That was ridiculous too. So I know we worked we made a few cards for our Power Pack last week. I'll do them again on Tuesday. I got some really cool cards. My daughter brought me a package of cards. I thought I might even make a journal out of the cover of the box. Isn't it cool? My daughter brought me some cards. Hi, Barb. I was just saying how cool it was hanging out with you and Seth today. That was awesome. It was packed. The house was packed. You were able to listen? It was really good. I enjoyed it. He's a fun guy, isn't he? And I loved his story of how he got started in art. So whenever you think that your little postcards don't mean anything, just think back about Seth after, right? Getting a mixed media postcard and it changed his whole life. You're in Birmingham, Alabama, Jan. Were you bothered by the, how many of you guys were bothered by the tornado? Hi, Joni. Hi, Liz. Hi, Laura. So, you just got done watching Barb and Seth. It was awesome, wasn't it? We all enjoyed it, Barb. We all enjoyed it a lot. It was super awesome. So my daughter brought me these cards, so I think I might cut the box up and use it for a journal. Isn't it cool? She bought me some Hawaii playing cards. Isn't that cool? She bought me those. But I wanted to open them. No tornadoes in California. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, sirens all night. Why were there sirens? Hi, Franna. Hi, Jenny. You're a long-time lurker. Well, welcome, Jenny. We're happy that you're here. You can lurk away. All you lurkers say, hey. So while we're all still kind of waiting for everybody to gather, because you guys, the rain was so bad today, it usually takes me, I don't know, half an hour to get home. It took me over an hour to get home. And hi, Yvette. Let's everybody say hi to Pat. We finally heard from her, and she has been really not doing well. She is not doing well at all. So if anybody wanted to drop her a line, snail mail's the best. You're having snow in Nebraska? Somebody else told me they were having snow. Somebody told me you guys are having like, what, 3 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow? Everybody saying hi, Pat. BZ saying hi. Yvette saying hi. Joyce is saying hi. Fran is saying hi. Scotty. Scotty's saying hi. Kathy saying hi, Pat, if you're watching. We love you. Jan saying hi, Pat. Prayers for you that you feel better. Johnny saying hi, Pat. Laura saying hello, Pat. Hi, Mary Kay. Mary Kay saying hi. Barb saying hi. Clara saying hi. Jenny saying hi. You got snow in Worcester? Woo! Snail mail's like a regular mail with a stamp. Hey, Ash! Ash is saying hi. Carla's saying hi. So everybody's saying hi to you, Pat. We love you. So these are the cards that she got me. She got me a deck of cards the other day. Hey, Deb. Deb says, I hope you are feeling better, Pat. You can't imagine snow when it's hot there. Oh. Shelley 2004 saying hi, Pat. So anyway, I think I'm going to work on my junk journal today. You guys, I've been working on these altered books, which I'm really in love with, and I'll show them to you guys soon. But everything is damp today. It's because it's raining here and it's so damp. I know they're really nice, right? I'm thinking I'm going to cover them. Thinking she wanted me to. I guess pretty much when you live in a touristy area, a lot of things that they have are tourist driven. So I'm going to say Hawaii on them. With plumerias, which smell amazing. So it's to add to my power pack. But I love the box so much. I was thinking I may cut it up and make a journal. How many of you guys watched Today with Barb and Seth? Wasn't it fun? It was so fun. I enjoyed it immensely. And you didn't have any trolls, Barb. I don't know how I get them and you look at it and don't, but I'm glad there was nobody bad there. Kathy said she hit the scrap bin at Walmart and got some great materials for book covers. Ooh, good, including 2 yards of fake black leather for 38 cents. Ooh, that's a score. Totally a score. Is it anybody's birthday? She had one troll. I missed the troll. Well, that's good. I'm glad I missed it. I'm glad I missed the troll. You had one troll, Barb? My internet wasn't working so great. So who got the troll? Clausman or Race? You're sporting a sore throat, Mary Kay. Oh no. You've been cleaning, Jenny? I think cleaning should be a bad word. He was trying to give out girls' numbers? What? How could I have missed a troll? I was watching the whole time. Was it in the 5 seconds that I wasn't like paying attention? Must have been. Cosme and Candid. Ah, that's awesome. You're making a ginger root tree? Really? Or ginger root tea? Cleaning is a bad word. For me, it is right now, you guys, because let's face it, I'm like falling down on my calamari. I don't even want to discuss it. It'll just put me in my own. You quit your job today, Joni? Oh, wow. Congratulations. You told him most of his were in there. The troll said he was trying to get girls' numbers. He had a post and it was a foreign name. Well, we've had our share of trolls, you know that. So I don't know. I honestly, Scotty and I've had this conversation. We think that they're just kids. You have more time for crafting? Oh, good. You cleaned out your husband's corner? You seem to be a troll magnet. What does that mean, Kathy? I mean, if you live stream, or are you talking about when people comment on your videos? Oh, your husband's corner was a mess? Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. You just can't take it personally. You just have to, like, ignore them. You have a headache, Joyce? Oh, no. Hi, Dania. You're not 19 minutes late. You're good. You're buffering? Well, my stream says that the health of my stream says it's good. Elizabeth saying, hey, Pat. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. You know, you can report things like that, and you can block them, too. You can report and block them. So, I think I'm going to work in my junk journal that I started. I think I'm going to bind it, and I am going to, maybe I'll make one out of this little playing card box, which I like a lot. There's a lot of dust in your husband's corner. Oh, you're so funny. Jenny's saying if she started touching her husband's stuff, he would be getting what? He'd be getting. If you start with your husband's stuff, he gets touchy. Oh, well, I hear ya. If you guys want to hear a funny story, so you know, I told you guys I have 3 daughters, and my oldest one's 26, and I have a 20-year-old, and then I have an 11-year-old. So my 11-year-old is obsessed with making slime. Oh, Cheryl, I'm sorry. My ex is... Cheryl said she has to talk to her ex. That's not good. Ugh. Anyway, my 11-year-old is obsessed with making slime. How many of you guys have grandkids or kids that are really into making slime? It's like a fad, right? The positive thing for us crafters is that glue's really cheap right now. So, she's made, for Christmas, she got a gallon of clear Elmer's glue. And she has made, and she got little bottles of colored glue, so she's made slime from all of it. And she wants more glue, so I told her she had to clean her room. You'd be surprised. Her calamari's going well. Hi, Val. How are you? I think I'm going to work on my junk journal, and I may even put together a small junk journal with that playing card box. Sorry, you guys. Hang on one second. Give me 1 second. A friend of mine went and had a. You're laughing your heads off. What about what? You're laughing your head off over the slime that she's cleaned her room. Oh my gosh, she's like, you guys, she has bags and bags of stuff to let go. You made a charmy ring? I don't even. What is a charmy ring? What is a charm? You'll have to tell us what a charmy ring is, Val. Amy, you took your daughter to meet Karina Garcia, who has a slime book recipe. That's awesome. Good for you. Okay. I didn't even know about the slime book recipe, but I'm sure that I will know about the slime book recipe soon enough. I'm trying to cut this even. I should get my paper cutter, but it's not anywhere near me. So I think I'll make a small junk journal out of this, but I think I'm going to work on this one first. So I started this, I don't know, last week or the week before. So it's just a children's book cover, and I took the center out, because it was like this big. I took it out. It has some Tyvek underneath it, and then I've glued some book pages on top. And then this one has 2 signatures, and I think that's all I'm going to put in it, because if I add pockets or if I start to embellish it heavily, it's going to get an alligator mouth. It's a ring with little charms hanging from it. Ooh, like a charm bracelet. Ooh, I want to see it. Will you post it in our group? Hi, Jean. How are you, Jean Peter Artist? Hi, Amber. Well, I'm happy you guys are all here hanging out. So that we did our cleaning there. We did our. She's definitely doing her calamari. She's got her calamari going on. And what else is going on? You guys, besides the crazy torrential rain, it has been beyond ridiculous. It has been beyond ridiculous. We would all love to see your ring, Val. We would love to see your ring. So, isn't it funny, though? Like, I'm telling you, all I meant was for her to clean up the bottom, like clean up the floor in her room, pick her stuff up. But she's really gone to purging. She has purged all kinds of stuff in her room. She has gone for the purging. She is totally going for it. You thought calamari was soup. Calamari is the KonMari method. If you do not know Maria Kondo, it's a crafting mama's faux pas. Hattie Popo thought I was talking about calamari when I asked. I was talking about, this is months and months and months ago, I was doing, have you guys read The Art of Tidying Up by Maria Kondo? She's like a guru, an organizing guru. And I was telling everybody at one point that I was failing at it because I was failing at that because the first couple parts of it are easy. The first couple of things are very easy. They are, the first one is you clean out your clothes closet, which was not a big deal for me. But the second part was cleaning out your books. And I had issues. You guys, Maria Kondo would not come to my house. She'd probably run away, run the other way screaming because, let's face it, I have a lot of books. I have all sorts of stuff like that. So I was talking about how I was failing at the calamari method, and Susan thought I said I was failing at the KonMari method, and Susan thought I said calamari, and she was like, what is calamari? And everybody was like, squid, and it took us a long time to figure out that she thought I was saying calamari. So now we just call it the calamari. Now we call it the KonMari method the calamari method. We call it the calamari. So that is how it got its name. The KonMari method became the calamari method. So, what do you guys have planned for the weekend? Today, I cannot believe Friday snuck up on me. How many of you guys were like all prepared for the weekend? I mean, we're all prepared for today to be Friday. I wasn't. Guys, I was not. It's like, I feel like the whole week has gotten away from me. How many of you have had that experience this week? It feels like to me the week has flown by. So, Barb, I enjoyed today. It was so nice. It was fun, fun, fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. So I'm going to use my Big Bite, but I wanted to put a couple of map pages in here. You're going to lurk while you fold and put away clothes? Oh, good for you. It was a really fast week. Yeah, I agree, Laura. It feels like I didn't get anything done. Usually I get a lot of crafting done, but this week, it's been ridiculous. I didn't get anything done this week. It was a heavy week for you, Juliana. I'm sorry. Hi, Becky. I'm sorry. How many of the rest of you have had like a crazy heavy week too? Has anybody else's week been a little more than you anticipated? Let me just figure out the holes in my book. I'm only going to do 2 signatures, and because I have to think about whether I'm going to sew them into the book or sew them separately. You got painting papers done? I didn't even get painting papers today. Today was the end of your break. Ooh, so you have to go back to school you go back to school Monday? Ooh, Mary can't. He's not well yet? Oh, I'm so sorry. You did some chili powder dyeing. I haven't used chili powder to dye. It's been crazy this week. I don't know what it was, but for us, it's been raining. It's been like nonstop rain. And the nonstop rain sometimes, when you wake up and it's raining and you go to bed and it's raining, and then it can be a lot. It can be a lot. So that's what I've had going on this week. I've had the rain going on. We have had the rain. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but I guess the not good part of it is we don't have proper storm drains and stuff like that. We don't have a proper infrastructure when you live. Maybe some other islands do. Maybe Oahu does. Valerie, you probably have good infrastructure on your island, yeah? But on ours, not so much. And so when they send you these warnings that say flash flood warnings, you have to pay attention, because we can have mudslides here. So you have to pay attention. You had the tornadoes at your house, Deb? Oh, that's horrible. I'm glad nobody was hurt. You know, the things that you take for granted on the mainland are like you take for granted like the infrastructure of a city. We don't have it here. Hey, Tammy. Aww. But did you have a wonderful birthday? I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. If any of you guys are waiting for a Shannon Green custom keeper, she has some painted ones in her shop. Even though I don't need another thing, I did go and support our Shannon Green and get myself a custom keeper, a painted custom keeper. I didn't need anything, you guys. I don't need anything anyway. but I did anyway. I broke down and got myself something. Treated myself. Hi, Marcy. Jan says her work week was beyond crazy and very busy, and she thought her father was going to hit you yesterday. Oh, no. You thought a father was going to hit you? Oh, no. Oh, no. You work in a NICU? Ooh, that's even worse. You shouldn't be being negative around babies. Kathy's saying, I wish we could talk Liz into selling those booklets that she made last week. You got snow coming? What's a custom keeper? Oh, go over and look at Shannon Green's channel. By Shannon Green here on YouTube. You will, it's awesome. You will, it's like a cover for like a Midori note, Midori notebook, but she makes them out of vinyl. They're awesome. Yours has been plain stressful, Becky. You know what? This week has been kind of a doozy, yeah? You guys aren't the only people to say that. Just going to try and figure out where do I want my holes? Well, here's the center, so I could put one above it. I guess I should try and do it more. Do you love my templating? Just folding paper, making my template. They're really worth going to look up. Go look them up, Dania. You'll like them. Miss Shannon Green. We love our Miss Shannon Green. How many of you guys are familiar with a YouTube artist named Callie Black? She makes some really cool gypsy journals, and she's a really cool mixed media artist. Well, she's not doing well, so if any of you guys want to show her some love, go over and check out her channel. And I know that they have a GoFundMe for her right now. She has, I think, late stage cancer, and Shannon did a fundraiser and sold some books to send some money to her GoFundMe. But I'm just letting you guys know, I got like a sweet email this morning, or was it yesterday morning? Guys, all my days kind of run in together. From her daughter, saying that her mom wasn't doing well, but she just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support. So now, as ladies, you know how much it means to you. So go on over, and she's awesome. Callie Black, she's been such an inspiration for many of us, you know. So you guys go over and show her channel some love, and if you guys felt inclined to give to her GoFundMe page, if you go and check out Shannon's Shannon's Etsy shop, she has a GoFundMe. She has a GoFundMe a thing for Callie Black in her Etsy shop. She sold through a few journals, and but if you go and click on the one, I think there's a way that you can find out if you're interested in just any small contribution would help her GoFundMe. I know. Cancer is such a horrible thing. Don't you guys agree? It's like, it's so, I don't know. Makes you sad, yeah? Makes me sad. Just want to figure out. I think I'm going to put them on either side of that. I think Pat's having a rough time too. I agree with you, Kathy. Cancer is just, it does suck. It really sucks. I lost my mom to cancer. It was not good. It's like, it's the most helpless feeling you possibly have, right? When you're trying to help somebody you love and you can't do anything for them. There's absolutely nothing you can do for them. At least that's the way it felt for me. I cut my template a little smaller. Cut my template smaller. So this week has been very up and down. How many of you guys have had that up and down, the up and down of the week? It has been so weird. And so it's been weird in my world, I can just say. I'll just express myself and say it's been weird in my world. Very weird in my world. So some of you are looking and going, what am I doing? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to decide. So here's the center of my paper where I can line it up the center of the spine. But because I'm only going to put 2 signatures in it, I want them to be on either side. So I'm just figuring out, I want 1 hole here, 1 hole here, and 1 hole here. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm just folding my paper, making a template. You could do this by measuring it. It may not even be that exact because my, but it'll be close enough. So that's all I'm doing. That is all I'm doing. Kathy said, this week has been a down week for you. You're just not filling up to anything. Oh, I'm sorry. You see West Virginia on the map I'm using? You know, I love books of maps. How many of you guys are like map people too? I'm like such a map person. I love maps. I have a thing for maps. And I like them a lot. And so the map thing is like, is my thing. Hey, oh, hey, Bo, love you. That's my daughter, you guys. Violet is my daughter. I wasn't looking. I was like looking down. I was looking down. That's how I missed Barb's troll today. I was looking down. I was cutting up some stuff for a magazine journal that I've been working on. And so when Barb was on today, when she and Seth were on today, I was working on a magazine journal. Do you guys like to craft along? Like sometimes I can totally craft along, and other times I get completely and utterly wrapped up in whatever's going on, and I miss the chat, or if I'm watching the chat, something. You guys, I can never watch in peace. I can't remember exactly what happened this morning besides the dog and the neighbors and that sort of stuff, but it was not uninterrupted watching. Violet's at the beach. Today's her day off. She has to work tomorrow, but today's her day off, so she went to the ocean. She's on the other side of the island where it's not raining. That's one cool thing, is they always say if you don't like the weather in Hawaii, drive 5 minutes. It's probably exaggeration. You probably have to drive a little farther than 5 minutes, but you guys know what I mean. Of course, I don't have a pen that writes. How many of that does that happen to you? I don't have a pen that writes. Why does this happen to me? Seriously. Tell me something good, girls. Did you guys watch APG Jamie's? You guys go, hey, Jamie. Go, hi, Hazel. Hi, Mary Lou. Hi, Therese. How are you, Miss Malia? How's the baby? How is baby Vera May and how's Lily? Hi, Carly. We're happy to see you. You try to craft when shows are on? You got some maps from a visitor center? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so that's what we say here. If you don't like the weather here, drive 5 minutes. Is that ridiculous or what? But it's kind of true. Because, you know, there's like all these mini microclimates here. And so you can experience, if you want rain, you can drive to where it's raining, and if you want not rain, you can drive somewhere else. Trace, I didn't get to see your video today, but I know it was Vera May's good. Aww. Hello, Miss Vera May. Hey, Deb. You've never seen the ocean, Deb? No. Well, I will tell you the ocean here is amazing. Ask Miss Valerie, Miss Valerie lives on a different island. But ask Miss Valerie, she can tell you the ocean is amazing in Hawaii. Right, Miss Val? The ocean's amazing. The ocean is amazing here. Although I will say we've had so much rain lately, the only rule of thumb when you live in a place like this, and if it's rained a lot where you are, don't get into the ocean if it's murky. And don't get in right after a big storm. But the side of the island Violet's swimming on doesn't rain on that side. It rains on, I don't know. Look up Hawaii microclimates and you'll get the full-on picture. You will get the full-on picture. You can get the full-on picture of Hawaii microclimates. Sand is amazing here, but not all islands have sand. Like the Big Island doesn't have any sand, very little sand at all, because mostly it's lava fields. Because it's the newer island. It's the one with the active volcano. Yes, we do have amazing beaches on my island. You don't remember having brown water warnings when you grew up? Well, I certainly wouldn't here. You know, it's like, I don't know. You guys were doing so much stuff to our poor little planet. We are doing so much stuff to our planet that I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I think that we're doing ridiculous stuff to our planet. So, I don't know. You become so hyper aware of it when you live on an island, though. Maybe, I mean, I'm not saying that you're not aware of it where you guys are. I'm sure everyone is aware of pollution and stuff like that, but here it's like, you kind of like see it more than you would. Hi, James. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Because I feel like I need an exhale for the day. Anybody else have that feeling? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else have that? Have that wonderful? Anybody else have that wonderful feeling for the day? Like where you're like, what have I done? I need a serious exhale going on. Serious exhale. You're feeling it? I don't know what it is, you guys. I really don't. I am not. And I'm fairly in tune, but today, whew, I don't know. All right, I'm going to poke the holes in my journal, in this little journal, and then I'm going to go ahead and poke them in the book, and then I'm going to sew it together. And I'm just going to wing it, and if it's not perfect, it's okay, because it's just a junk journal. not going to stress myself out by like, usually I'm a clipper. I'm like, I got to clip everything down, and I'm really liking this big bite. My only criticism is the holes that they punch for. And I know one of you guys commented last week and said that the holes are meant for these certain size eyelets. And so I know that that's the reason the holes are the way they are. But I would say if I was the big bite people, I would create one just for bookbinding, just for us little lovely lady bookbinders, because it's so much easier to punch it in. I do have a couple of Japanese bookbinding tools, but it's definitely easier to punch through a lot of different thicknesses of this junk mail and what have you with this tool. You guys, I'm not up on all these gadgets, so the fact that I even got one is miraculous and all on its own. Somebody should, I'm not going to contact anybody, but I agree with you, Lynn. Somebody should. How are you, Miss Lynn? How are things in your world? How are things in your world? I hope you guys are going to have a better week than, my week hasn't been bad, but it's just been intense. The energy's just been really intense. How many of you guys have had like this intense energy week? I have totally had this intense energy week. It's been totally ridiculous. You love your long arm stapler? I don't have a long arm stapler. Guys, this year is my year to use it or lose it. How many of you guys are doing that this year too? Use it or lose it? I already have a pile of stuff to purge. A serious pile of stuff to purge. Like stuff that I know I'm never going to use again. How many of the rest of you were like that? You're gonna do a use it or lose it. I have this really thick twine, and I don't know if it's too thick, but we will see. It might be too thick to go through. I'm gonna try to use it. We'll see. What catalog? What do you guys want? I don't know what you're talking about, Lynn. I missed the question. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was too focused on my whatever I'm doing right here. I missed what you said. I missed it. I don't even think this twine is too thick to go through my needle. So I'm going to see if I can do it without a needle. We'll see. I may not be able to. We will see. We will see. Well, I failed myself. I should have clipped it, and I didn't clip it, so I'm going to have to try and... No, I can make a wire needle, Cassandra. That's a great idea, but I don't know if I have the wire close by me. But before I do that, I'm going to line up my holes, because I should have clipped it. See, I thought I was going to be a smarty pants and not clip it, and I didn't. I didn't clip it, and now they're like not lined up. So just need to line up the center hole. Get the center hole lined up, the rest of them will be fine. So, how many of you guys have been watching Carla Caged Fish? You guys go over and show her some love. You're going to love her. If you are into collage booking and journaling and collaging and glue booking, and she's awesome. She's fantastically fabulous. Our Carla Caged Fish. And her channel's Caged Fish, and she does a Sunday stream at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's definitely fun, worth going into. Okay, I have the center holes lined up, so hopefully the other ones are too. I will use your suggestion, Miss Cassandra, and make a needle. Oh, you guys, I don't know why today feels like so weird, or so the energy feels like much more intense than normal, but it does for me. For me. What are you guys talking about? Vogue what? What happened? What about like the Vogue catalog? I mean the Vogue magazine? Okay, I'm going to go from the outside because I want the tail to be on the outside. I want one of the tails to be. Let me just see which way's up and which way's down. So yeah, have you guys done the Recycle Bank? How many of you guys are doing Recycle Bank? Or a lot of you doing it? Diana gave me another one too, but I can't remember it. I'll try to remember it and post it in the group. You fill out this sort of questionnaire based on your occupation, and you can get other otter free magazines. I got some farming magazine, which was kind of cool. Have any of you guys signed up for the farming magazines and stuff like that too? I mean, they're not they came in the mail, and my hottie was like, farming magazines, like, because they were all about livestock or whatever. And I said, yeah, but they have really cool pictures for glue booking. He's like, okay. He was like, whatever. He was like, you and yourself, you and your crazy self, you and your glue booking. Mary Kay, are you going on a crafting retreat? Weren't you going on a crafting retreat not too long from now? The farming magazine? You know what, Mary Kay, I'll have to find it and show it to you. I don't have it close by. I don't remember what it's called. Is that what you're asking me, what it's called? Honestly, I don't remember. It has, don't know. I got it from Recycle Bank. It was free. You didn't even have to use any of your points to get it. But it was all about farming. Did anybody else sign up for that one? Or was I the only one that signed up for the farming magazine? Was I the only one? I could have very well been the only one because it was a very odd magazine. I don't know. Maybe it's called Farm Stand? I don't know. Lynn's explaining to you guys what Recycle Bank is. It's a website that you sign up for. You have to read all about recycling, but after you read all the questionnaires and do their things, you gain points. And you can use your points for various things. Like they have, the points are, you can use them for coupons, you can use them for all kinds of stuff, right? Coupons for things in stores and that sort of thing. But the one perk that it does give you is free magazine subscriptions. And you can get good ones like Elle, Harper's Bazaar, In Style. There's also some decorator magazines. I think Oprah magazine is on there. You guys pipe in and tell them what the magazines are, because I don't honestly remember. So Lynn says she doesn't get the magazine. She buys coupons with her points. What about the lady on the screen? What are you talking about? This one? Are you talking about that? That's a Power Pack card. Is that what you're asking? I mean, I don't know. I'm talking about the lady on the screen. What? Oh no, what happened? What happened to you this week? Oh, somebody's asking who I am? Oh, that's my name. I'm Shelly. Hazel, it's all good. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. I thought you were asking me, talking to me directly. Yes, I'm Shelly, or Crafting Mama, as my kids call me. Okay, I got the center hole lined up. Let me see if I can get it lined up with this and get my... Yay! Okay. I can take my wax linen thread out. All right, here is one. This is some heavy twine. I don't know, did one of you guys send it to me? Did one of you guys send this to me? I love the wooden spool it's on. It's got a big wooden spool. Somebody gave it to me. So if one of you guys gave it to me and I didn't say thank you, I'm thanking you now. Yeah, so for those of you that are new to junk journaling or new to recycled crafting, we're just talking about where you can get, because a lot of people live remotely and also don't want to spend the money on a magazine subscription. I mean, it can be a little pricey. So Recycle Bank is a way you can get them for free. Hi, Care. I just ordered W Magazine. How many of you guys are going to get W Magazine? Did any of you guys sign up for that one? I haven't gotten mine yet, but supposedly that is like, that's one of Diana's favorites, and she said that the pages are extra long. How many of you guys do that? You should be doing lottery, but this is more fun. Oh, you're so funny, Hazel. We all feel the same way. Well, I haven't gotten mine yet, Malia, but it's supposed to be like one of those magazines that when you get it, you'll be like, oh, that's so awesome, because it's got very large pages, like long pages. So, I'm sorry, you guys, it should have been faster. If I had clipped them together, it would have been, but see, I was getting all righteous with my big bite, and I didn't clip the pages together, and so now I'm suffering. So don't do what I do. Clip your pages together. Clip your pages together when you poke your holes, and then they'll all be lined up right where they should be, instead of like me, where I just did it fly by the seat of my pants, because you guys know that's how I function. That's how I roll. Fly by the seat of my pants is how I roll. And I did it with my makeshift needle, which is bending. My makeshift copper wire needle and my big fat twine, which I actually like a lot, but it is very thick. This twine is very thick. And I should clip my pages down into the book too. But I haven't, because that's just would make my life way too easy. How many of you guys are doing the abandoned book with Dee Dee Willingham? I am definitely going to invest in one of the abandoned books. Tracy has been making her crazy videos, making me want to do it, and so I'm excited. I haven't ordered one yet. Which abandoned book, if you're already doing the project, which one? If you're only going to buy one abandoned book, which one should you get? You guys pipe in, those of you that are doing it. Those of you that are doing the abandoned book thing, how many of you are doing it? Hey, Hottie Popo. How are you, Miss Hottie Popo? Abandoned Asylum, you think? You're doing the Abandoned Places? My Fairy Treasures, you like it? What? Try 7 books here? You got all 7 of them, Tammy? Abandoned Asylum is the one you like? Mary Kay says she likes using composition notebooks. Trace is saying me. Tammy, My Fairy Treasure, it's on. You have both Abandoned Wrecks. You like that? You bought the wrong one. Kara, which one did you get? Obsessed? You're obsessed? Oh, I know, right? You do the Abandoned Places, Becky? That's the one you think? Hottie Popo is in the house. We love our Hottie Popo. That is Susan, you guys. For those of you that are new to my channel, that is Miss Susan. Our very own Hottie Popo. Our very own Hottie Popo. She is, with Hottie Popo in the house, you will have no trolls. This is a troll-free zone. Well, I have to buy myself one of those Abandoned Places books, so I'll take your suggestions. Not like I need another project on my list. How many of you guys have like way more projects than you have days, than there are days in the year? Oh, shall I go over and watch Dee Dee Willingham? She is Dee Dee Willingham here on YouTube, and on Ustream she is, gosh, you guys, today my head's a sieve. Inkwell. And she does this, it's sort of like reverse, I don't know, little, go and watch her videos. They're like so worth watching. She's so creative. If you go to Dee Dee Willingham here on YouTube, and then check out her Abandoned, she has lots of projects going on, but her Abandoned Places books are awesome. Or watch Tracy's channel. If you go over to It's Nana's Place and watch Trace, you'll see Trace is working on the project too. You have a couple of Abandoned books, don't you, Tracy? You need to make covers for 6 journals, Kathy? Woo! Liz is saying, Lynn, I watched your chip bag video and it's awesome. It is. Yes, it's Amazon. You think your creative mind is going to explode, Deb? Went from the abandoned books, from all the ridiculousness that we all do. You do belong, Hazel. Girl, you just met your tribe, okay? You met your tribe. How many of you guys are making Jessica's clusters? I think that is like, that makes me want to. We love you, Lynn. How many, you have 3 books and videos already set all month? Woohoo! Go, Trace. Go, Trace. Go, 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 Trace. I don't think I need another project either, Deb, but I want one. I mean, I want one of the abandoned book ones. This is a fabulous, friendly, uplifting tribe. Okay, did you guys go over and watch Care's video on making Jessica's clusters? We can all blame Jessica, and we can gallantly blame Care because they make it look so easy. So for all of you who have all your scrappy goodness hanging out, the stuff that you don't know what to do with, you can go over and watch Miss Care Hart and Miss Jessica Rapp make their clusters, and then you'll be making your clusters too. How many of you guys are making clusters? Is everybody making clusters? Yeah, Care does make it very easy to understand. See, Miss Carehart? Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you, Miss Care. Although today, after watching Barb's thing with her little people, what did you call them, Barb? You called them like not your blob people. What did you do? You called it, I have to make this too. Your room is a mess, Mary Kay. You think you need to organize it before you make another creative assembly? You're doing Jessica. So Jessica has a Facebook group. Mary Lou says she's doing Jessica's cluster swap. Jessica has a Facebook group called Junk Journal Connections. And you guys go on over and support her and enjoy and join. The link is in our Crafting Mamas group, but you can also just go and look on Facebook Junk Journal Connections. Facebook changed its thing, so you have to look in the top of, it used to be just right on the top of the page, but now you have to go, if you're a member of Crafting Mamas and you want to join Jessica's group, you've got to go to the About section, and it's linked in the top of the About section. And she has got a cool cluster swap going on, so for any of you that want to join, so one signature sewn in. This next one will be faster because I'm not going to make the same mistakes. Okay? I'm not going to make it. Just not going to make the same mistakes. Not going to make the same mistakes. I'm gonna clip my pages down first of all that I didn't do before. I'm going to clip my pages down. I didn't clip them down before, and so when I tried to do the things, I didn't do it. Just moved all around. Oh, you guys, how many of you guys know our lovely friend Shazzy in Australia? She had a heart attack. So if you guys were inclined and felt like sending a get well card, I am certainly sure her sweet husband will get it to her. She went in for some sort of surgery, I think, right, Carrie? And she had a heart attack yesterday. So if you guys go over and check out, if you go to our Crafting Mamas and you look in the rack Happy Mail, the rack Happy Mail, you know what I mean. My head can't think. The rack Happy Mail thing, you will find Shazzy's address. Send her, if you felt inclined to send her a get well card, you could. You guys, it's really important that we hang out and support each other, especially during this really difficult time. You know, it's easy to hang out and be with people when things are good, don't you think? But it's not so easy when things aren't going well. Don't you agree? Who agrees with me there? It's much easier to hang. It's, you know, it's like, I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but we do. We totally do. To make mine. Guys, don't do yours like mine. I was sloppy this time. Usually I measure and this and that. And the thing is my template doesn't even reach the top of my page. So it's like hard for me. I wasn't very smart this time, you guys. I wasn't paying attention. This just goes along with my sloppiness for right now. Well, maybe I'll just put I'll take this map page and see if I can fix it. Anyway. You know, it's easy to be around when things are good. It's not easy to be around when things aren't so good. And if any of you have ever gone through any sort of health issues, you know what that's like. Sometimes people think that, you know, you get, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but, you know, that because you're sick, then it's like sort of contagious. Even though you and I all know that heart problems are not contagious. It doesn't make good sense, but people feel like that. So it's really nice if I mean, if you send a regular card to Australia, it's only $1 from the U.S. I don't know what it is for U.S. for, I don't know what it is Australia to Australia postage or Canada to Australia postage, but I do know that from the U.S. it's only $1. It's a dollar stamp, right? So if you can it is a dollar stamp. So I'm just saying it's easy to hang out when things are easy. It's not so easy to hang out when they're not easy. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So based on that, if you guys wanted to show Shazzy some love, I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated by just a simple get well card. It doesn't have to be, can be handmade or store-bought. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy. It just is the thought. It's the thought that goes a long way, right? I'm sorry, guys. I'm recutting my template with the page because the page is actually the same height as the whole signature or as the book. Because I wasn't thinking. Because I was not thinking. Hey, APG. Oh, it's $1.10. Okay, I'm sorry. It's $1.10 to send your postage to Australia now. I just bought those stamps. You know, the ones that say, like, that they're forever stamps or whatever, so I don't even know. APG, I loved your video today. You guys go over and check out APG Jamie's video today. She did a video on her Go Fish book, and I saw it and I loved it. APG did some really cute fish, and she made a book too as well. What are you addicted to, Mary Kay? I loved it. It was awesome. You spilled fabric glue on your new shoes. Ooh. Well, can you wash it off really fast? Can you catch it before it dries? Not that any of us have ever done anything like that, right? You guys, nobody here has ever spilled anything on anything, right? Nobody here. We're all just perfect crafters with no faux pas or spillage on anything. I don't know what I spilled the other day, but I was just like, seriously, I needed, like, after that, I don't even know. You guys, I have all kinds of craziness happen. How many of you guys have that happen when you craft? Although today's been pretty mild. I made some, I was cutting, while I was watching Barb and Seth today, I was doing some magazine harvesting for my glue book. For my glue booking. How many of you guys have different levels of projects going on? So I have bunches of different levels of projects, okay? So one of them is like, I've got the kind of project that you can do anytime, like, you don't have to, like, have a lot of preparation. And I keep my projects in those clear shoe boxes. How many of you guys have those? You know, those really cheap, I don't know, they're like $1 here. You might even be able to get them cheaper where you guys are. You can get them, like, at any big box store, like, and some home improvement stores have them. They're like shoebox size, but they're clear and you can see through them. So I have my projects in that. Not all of them, but like the one, and then some of them I like so that I can transport them. And then I put everything that I'm working on in that project. So like my glue book has, this one glue book I'm working on. I have multiple things going on at once. How many of you guys do that? How many of you guys have multiple projects going on at one time? You have yours in clear plastic bags? Well, that's good. I like mine in boxes because, you guys, I'm not a neat crafter, and I like to be able to put as much stuff as I can in my bags, in my boxes. And they're really cheap. here. I mean, I'm sure that they're even cheaper if you guys get them on sale there. And we don't have a dollar store, so because I find for me a bag doesn't always work. You know, I get some bent or whatever. I know a box isn't going to get squished. And so I put all my stuff in it, and I have multiple. So I have lots of little journals and different stuff like that going on. So I got my projects going on. I got my project bins going on. I got my project bins. I got all kinds of stuff going on. How many of you guys have that? Multiple projects at one time. I cannot be the only one that has multiple projects going on at one time. In fact, I know I'm not. No, I'm not the only one that has multiple projects going on at one time. So I have a glue book that I've been working on forever that I would like to try and finish. So that's what I worked on today during Barb's live stream. During Barb's live stream, I worked on my glue book. That's what I did. How many of you guys have that multiple things? You do countless. Kara says she does countless projects all at once. Oh, good. Me too. Isn't that why we're called crafters? Because they're produced in multiples. Good. Yes. Oh. You have 4 on your desk at one time, BZ? Good for you. Yes, Cheryl. Shazzy's a crafter in here. She's one of the crafting mamas, but she's been sick lately. Liz has 1 project on her kitchen table, 1 on your desk, 1 on your dining room. Woohoo! You only have 2 projects, Laura? Then you get the awards. Cassandra has a zillion projects. Me too, Cassandra. Oh, good luck on your video. You have a lot of projects. Everybody does. Anne says she spent the past 2 days harvesting pictures for magazines. Good for you. You're making your sister-in-law's 50th birthday present from last October? She's very patient. Hey, Deb, you know, good things come to those who wait. Hazel says she can barely manage 1 project. Hazel, we might be really a bad influence. Shazzy is a doll. You've got 6 projects, Amber? Good. You've been working for 10 minutes and you have glue everywhere? Welcome to our world. You finish everything? Oh, good, Laura. Well, then you're a good influence for all of us. Cassandra says she's recorded a video today, and in the background you can hear a 3D printer. I want a 3D printer, Cassandra. Is it crazy expensive? Barbara says she's watching me on TV and cutting fabric on her kitchen table, and she had to come back to the studio to write a note. I understand. Becky says she spills all the time. So there you go. Shelly 2004 has lots of projects. I'm not even going to repeat that, Trace. I don't even know what that is. That sounds a little risque there, Trace. You can barely see your desk. Can we not talk that part? I didn't, Mary Kay. That's all good. I didn't mention the could you not see your desk part. I just said how many of you have as many projects as I didn't say. You got a small 3D printer for $200. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I see the cool stuff you're making for your precious, for your clay. I think it's fabulous. Not that I need another tool, because I don't. Because I don't need another tool. Doesn't mean I don't want another tool. How many of you guys watched Barb and Seth today and you were like, I gotta have those embossing powders? How many of you guys are gonna order the Seth After embossing powders? I know, I bet you, how many of you guys are gonna order the Seth After embossing powders? How many of you? You got it from Amazon? Ooh, Cassandra, will you message me the brand? You clean off your desk, Dania, and somewhere it messes up again? Oh my gosh. I watched that and I was like, I gotta have those. I gotta have those embossing powders. I'm not buying anything right now, but I just was like, oh, just one more thing. You already have them, Jan, and you love them? You think the gremlins come and put projects on your desk, Dania? You guys want to hear the most ridiculous thing ever? Do I scare you guys with my weirdness? One of my friends told me today that I'm so out there, I sometimes scare people with my weirdness. Your dog stole your construction paper? That's a good one. Barb says she has amber, beeswax, and patina oxide. I want to try those. So they look so awesome. You're only allowed to buy glue. Hazel, just breathe. You'll find your zen. You're not so bad at it. You'll just find your zen. Some things are messier than others, you know? You used to have a whole room full. I don't scare you? Oh, good. So, when Hottie's grandmother died, okay, so there's Hottie Popo, who's my crafty bestie here, and then I have my partner, we also call Hottie. Our crafty bestie Brenda gave him the name Hottie. You know, it's just because you're on YouTube doesn't mean your whole family wants to be on YouTube, right? And so, anyway, so, his grandmother passed away. This is a while, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago. I'm going to warn Hazel about the woo-woo. I'm not doing woo-woo right now. We can warn Hazel about woo-woo later. She does. Don't worry about Hazel. Anyway, so his grandmother, she passed away, and he was very close to her. She was quite advanced in age, like close to 100. I want to say she was like 98 or 99. And she was incredibly spry. Like, she called up one time and told us that she had a boyfriend. She was like hilarious. I was like, oh, she was so funny, you guys. Anyway, she was amazing. So, when he was young, his grandmother had a thing for silverware. Okay. And did any of you guys have grandparents who went through the Depression? Like, my grandmother went through the Depression, and so, like, she did bizarre things like hoarded canned goods and just things like that out of, response to that time, His grandmother had a thing for silverware. And I can't remember the whole story of his grandmother. Maybe one day I'll ask him to tell it, but she immigrated from, because I don't remember where. Anyway, she came as an orphan. She was orphaned. And anyway, she came here, and I think wherever she left, wherever she was from, she only came with some silverware. So she had a thing for silverware. But you have to remember, like, silverware back then was proper silverware, not, stainless ware like our silver. It was made out of silver, and it was probably worth a whole lot more, right? So I just want to make sure it's all tight. Yeah, it is. So he always had a running joke with her about her stealing silverware, about taking silverware. And, he was like, my grandmother was notorious for, like, packing silverware in her purse all the time. And he had some great stories about her. And so, she lived in Florida, and obviously we live in Hawaii, so he wasn't there when she passed, right? So, his mom called him to tell him that his grandmother passed. And we were talking about her, and I was telling him all the kind of crazy stuff my grandmother did, my grandmother. I'm liking it, guys. It's going to get fatter. It's going to get, like, it'll definitely be alligator mouth, but I'm liking it. So I was just telling him some of the crazy stuff my grandmother did, And when I was growing up, and he was telling me about his grandmother and her silverware thing. And I was telling him that we were talking about it. So anyway, the next thing you know, all the spoons in our house, like right after she died, every spoon in our house went missing. My oldest daughter was like, who is taking the spoons? And the joke was his grandmother, right? He was like, oh, it must be my Nona. She was taking the silverware. So we were kind of making a joke about it, right? We were kind of joking that his grandmother had come and taken all of our silverware. So we couldn't find all of our spoons, and they all went missing at once. And we had a lot of them, you guys. I collect old vintage silver-plated silverware. So I have like all kinds of random silverware. Anyway, but every spoon, and I had lots of them. Like we went from like 40 spoons to like 2 spoons, and I thought it was one of the kids. And he was like, I bet it's my grandmother. So we were laughing about it, that his grandmother came and took all of our silverware. So I said, well, would you please tell her to bring it back? So when we would go to look for the silverware, one of the kids would say, no, bring the silverware back. We need a spoon. You guys, all the spoons eventually came back. It took about a month. They all eventually came back. Then almost all of our forks started missing. So we were like, seriously, this is ridiculous. But they're all back now. So that is my weird woo-woo story of his Nona and our silverware. I don't know what made me think of it. What did you guys talking about? What were we talking about? Ridiculous, right? So I think when I pass, I'll just come back and steal everyone's craft supplies. So, fair warning, fair warning. What about gold paint? Somebody's going to take your gold paint. You can comment as much as you want, Hazel. Don't listen to him. Oh, she was totally here. What was weird is that he didn't tell. My older daughter was here at the time when she passed. She hadn't gone to China yet. And she's a seer. Like, she sees things, and she goes, who is this? And she goes, I keep seeing this little lady at the end of our hall. And that was his grandmother. He was like, oh, that's my Nona. And then that's when all the silverware started disappearing. But my kids are so used to weird stuff like that. Okay, I'm liking it, you guys. I just need to make some pockets and some tabs and some stuff, and then work in it. I'm liking it. And look at the back. It's got some loud black. And it'll get fatter as I work on it. It'll get fatter and fatter. Trace says, I'm going to haunt peeps. The sunflowers growing in random places. Big ones. Oh, it sounds good. Good night, Amber. We love you. Hope you have a wonderful night. You guys give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm liking it too. Now, I do want to put, you guys, somewhere in my crazy mess, I made these buttons out of soda cans. And I wanted to find one for this and put some elastic on it, but I don't have to. Heidi Popo says, haunt me, Nana. Oh, Amber, we love you. I hope you sleep well. I hope you have a wonderful night. Okay, my friends. Now all I have to do is work in it. I'm so excited. Now all I have to do is work in it. And I think I'm going to cut this up and make this into some pockets. Some library pockets. Let me see. You're going to haunt people by hiding their scissors? Please. How many of you guys lose your scissors? How many of you spend a ridiculous amount of time looking for scissors? I cannot be the only one. I know I am not the only one. No, I'm not the only one that loses their scissors. Managed to lose my scissors, though, on a regular basis. Hey, Sherry. You remember reading this book? It is a cute book. Oh, we hope to see you on Tuesday, too, Hazel. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful evening. If you feel like hanging out with some creative peeps on the weekend, Stacy from Pink Poodle Crafters, she does a Saturday night pajama party. She's fun. And on Sunday, we have Carla Caged Fish, Kagedfish, here on YouTube. You lose your scissors as often as you do your glasses. Things are so clean you can't find anything. I understand that. We are a crafty bunch. You lost your jelly plate, Sherry? Now, how did you lose your jelly plate? I don't think Hottie's grandmother came to steal your jelly plate. I don't think she knows anything about jelly plates. But you know what, you guys? You never know. You absolutely never, ever, ever know. You never know what people know and what they don't. Stacey, I know she's not feeling good. You lost your jelly plate too, Cassandra? How did you lose your jelly plate? Oh no. I do lose my scissors all the time. Your twins, Cassandra? You guys are so funny. You think that was a troll? Seriously? I wasn't paying that much attention. You guys are on troll patrol. I wouldn't knowingly send a troll to anyone that I love. No way. I wouldn't send a troll any. Because I honestly don't understand the whole point of trolling. Can somebody explain that to me? Because I really don't get it. Does anybody else get the whole trolling thing? Oh, you guys are so funny. Lynn, don't take it personally. Don't take it personal. Do not. So what do you guys have planned for the weekend? I want to hear about your weekend plans. Who's got some weekend plans? You know what, I lose things all the time, and then I spend so much time looking for them. I think it's it's not the losing them that makes me so upset, it's spending the time looking for them that makes me upset. I think looking for the stuff that I lose is so much more frustrating than anything. How many of you guys have that same experience? Where you're like, you know you had it, you just had it right in front of you, you can't find it, and then you spend all this time looking for it. I don't think you're a troll. You're so funny. Yes, and they're right in front of you, Sherry. You're right. Okay, Lynn. Everybody, now Lynn's known as Pollyanna, so you can call her. We can all start calling her Pollyanna. I'm kidding, Lynn. Hottie did go to troll training at Quantico. Hottie is a troll spotter. But so is Scotty. You know what I love about Scotty? Okay, so I don't know. Hottie wasn't around. It was when you guys were moving. Scotty all of a sudden says, I don't know, like we had some kid in there. And she's like, how old are you? And what do you want? I mean, I could just hear her voice as if she was like the teacher, like telling her, like, son, move along, go on home. You tell yourself, relax and stop looking for it. It'll appear. You know what? I've lost things, and then you come back and they're right there. Yes, it's so frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating. Totally. How are you feeling, Miss Renee? Special Agent Hottie Popo. That's right. AKA Troll Specialist. She is totally that. Hi, Frida. How are you? Barb even talked about you, Hottie Popo. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope Stacy feels better. You guys, send Stacy some love. Send Miss Stace some love. I bow to the Hottie Popo. I know, right? We all do. She's like freaking on it, man. She's on it. But I loved Scotty was like yelling at the person. And just, what do you want? She was like, and you need to go home. I loved it. It was perfect. Do you remember that, Scotty? You were like, it just reminded me of one of the kids in school. You were like, and how old are you? I would not want to have been in Miss Allen's class. She would have been like, You dreamt of us. We love you, Renee. You're right. Scotty did threaten to put him in timeout, and he kept chatting, and she said, you know, I can really do that, don't you? You're absolutely right. We all need some Hottie Popo in our lives. You're absolutely right. You're totally right. Okay. We love you, Sue. Sue, we don't want you to change your name back. Hottie Popo's awesome. We love it. We love you. Oh my gosh, you guys. This week, I don't know. I'm a little... Hottie Popo does have some troll patrol. She's got it down. She totally has it down. She like does. She's like, I don't trust you, and I don't know who you are. Scotty is the financial advisor. She is. Scotty's like, you don't need to be given any more. I love it. I'm like, because I was feeling incredibly uncomfortable that day too. I was like, oh no. All I could think was, this could be one of my kids. So, I have to tie it tighter. Where am I? Because my little table is so messy right now. I can't even find, I don't know what I did with it. Good night, Miss APG. Hope you're feeling better, girl. We love you. Sending you lots of love. I don't have my, I thought I had my, thought I had my tab punch over here, but I don't have it. But I could go through and put some more pockets in. You guys, my aunt, remember the one you guys all sent Christmas cards to at Christmas? She fell yesterday, and her poor little face, she had some sort of a, I don't know exactly, I don't think they know, but she fell, and her face and passed out, and her face is completely bruised. It was horrible. Her daughter and her son-in-law came home and found her on the floor, and they rushed her to the hospital. You guys, she's in her late 80s. She's my mama's sister, and I was like so sad. You know, it's like, she had fallen. Her face, I felt so bad. Her face looked so bad from where she fell. You posted your Charmy ring, Val? Oh, good. I know, my poor aunt. She's so sweet, you guys. She's so sweet. And now my sister called me and she's like, I told them that, one of us would come down and help, but they needed it. It's like, ugh. It's hard because our cousin doesn't have any siblings. It's just us. So, and we've already gone through losing our mama, so my sister and I. So it's like rough, right? She fell yesterday, and then they said that she was dehydrated and that they thought she had something, I don't know, that was contributing to the dehydration. Your mom's fallen twice and gotten 2 black eyes. I know, her whole face was black and blue. It's horrible, just on one side. I know, right? And she didn't even know that she was home alone. That's the problem. She was home alone. Everybody had gone to work. Your mom's dog will knock her down. Oh, Cassandra. Well, at least at least you're knowing that about your mom, right? I don't know. I think that, like nobody thought about her falling, and then, so now they're going to have to like make sure, I mean, she lives with her daughter, so they're going to have to make sure that somebody, watches out for her, or that somebody comes home at lunchtime and, she needs a life alert. But you know what, Lynn? It wouldn't have mattered. It knocked her unconscious. They don't even know how long she was laying down on the floor because they all get up and leave really early in the morning. She doesn't get up as early as they do. So they all leave for work. My cousin and her husband both leave for work, and their kids are in college. So I don't think that anybody was home. All right. From dehydration. Cassandra, they don't know how long she was down. All I know is that my sister called me and said they were putting her that she was in the hospital, and I was like, oh no. I loved this. Cat's crying. It made me think about Pat, our lovely Pat. Sherry said my dad didn't fall. He always told me he was checking out the carpet. Oh no. You think he was afraid that you wouldn't let him live alone? Oh no. They have life alerts with fall detection. We'll have to mention that to them. Your mom has a cane collection. That's cool. Yeah, Carrie said hi to her at the beginning. You guys all send Pat some love. I know she's not feeling great. She's been having some health issues, so if you guys felt like dropping her a card, please do. I'm sure that she would appreciate it. And we have Sherry's mom right now that we're sending Get Well cards to. And if anybody wanted to send one to our lovely Miss Shazzy Mac, that would be awesome too. But we also have Ham Necklace's birthday coming up. Scotty, when is Ham Necklace's birthday? We need to know when. Inquiring minds want to know when Ham Necklace's birthday is. Hey, Cindy. How's your house coming, Mama? Hey, everybody say hello to Miss Cindy Utter. Say hello to Miss Cindy Utter. How is your house coming? You have 5 pairs and you told her. You awesome, you love it. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Cindy, have you done a I didn't see my messages. I'm sorry. I was looking at, what did I miss? So I need to go back up and see. What did you guys say? I missed it. I love you too, Bo. I didn't see you. Love you, Bo. I love you guys. Scotty, when's your mom? Violet sent me love my Bo. She's so sweet, guys. She's tall. I'm not tall. Your mom's birthday's 5/11. Ooh. Okay, May 11th. All right. All right, guys. How many of you guys are here for some woo-woo? Maybe we can do the woo-woo early if that's good with you guys. Seeing as I'm like kind of scattered and having my own moment today. I did get my journal. Sorry, my phone is just going off and going off. I did get my oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I did get my journal sewed together. I didn't get my stuff. You like this journal, Danny and the Dinosaur? I wanted to put some fabric pockets here, but I gotta sew them together. I have not. Susan, how old will your mom be? What did you say? I missed that. It is hard, Becky. I agree with you. It was horrible. You want some woo-woo? Okay, good. You keep saying the wrong potato. You want some wrong potato? Guys are so funny. So for those of you that have never been here or want to hang out for the meditation, I think if you guys are game, maybe we can do it a little early. You take a vote. We can do it now, or I love you too vote. She's 86, Scotty. You have 3 walkers and a cane, Cheryl? And Jenny says, well, I got a single layer on the craft table of calamari. Oh, good for you, good for you, Jenny. Oh my gosh, I've even turned it off. Your moms will both be 86? Oh, that's awesome. When's your mom's birthday, Suze? Guys, I'm having internet issues. I don't know what's going on. It's like my chat keeps stopping. Angels need more wings. Both of them are 5'11"? Wow. Okay, how many of you guys are game for some early woo-woo? It's only like 20 minutes early, but 20-minute early woo-woo. Then you guys can get on with your bad selves for the Friday night. And I'm gonna look for the punch. Kara says woo-woo. Okay, cool. Anybody else want early woo-woo? Are you guys good with it? Early woo-woo. Awesome. Your game? Okay, good. Was that an angel getting its wings or a corona getting lime? Okay. You guys are so funny. So, I had this amazing dinner last night with my friend, the one I told you that is like the queen of woo-woo, right? I told you guys I've been helping her. She's leaving the island and she's moving to California. She's leaving next week, and I've been helping her clean out her house, and she packed up most of it, and there's just a little left. And anyway, she's the queen of woo-woo. What's so random? What is random? I'm random? You can say whatever it is. Miss Ham Necklace. Hello, where was Miss Ham Necklace born? Carla, what's random? You can just say it. So anyway, I'll tell you my story and then tell me what you think is. Oh, good night. Good night, Dania. We love you. Oh, you're doing your subby giveaway. Oh, have you guys gone over and please go over and subby to Carla Frizzell. Last name spelled Frizzelle. She makes amazing junk journals. I have one of them and I love it. She is doing a giveaway. When is your giveaway, Mama? You're loading your giveaway video now? Oh my gosh. So, hang on. Oh, I'm glad you're letting me know. You guys make sure that you guys go over and join Carla's channel. And I need to take her to that troll. Now it's my hottie. He's like texting me, you guys got a new job, and you know, he's like he's happy with it, but he's like texting me, he just got out of his shift, so he's like telling me all that. He got a job waiting tables at a really cool restaurant here, and the food's amazing, and anyway, he's happy. So I'm happy he's happy, but he had, you know, he's just even though no, I don't need to go. He is just telling me that he had a great shift and he's just excited about his day. That's all. He just started maybe 2 weeks ago. And so he was just telling me what a great day he had and asking me if I wanted him to bring me anything because he works on the other side of the island from where we live. And he was asking me if I wanted him to bring me anything from the other side. From the other side. Isn't that funny? We live on an island and people call it the other side. Anyway, so I had the opportunity to go out last night with my friend. I know it's great, but you know, like, what's ridiculous is I've explained numerous times that I'm doing my live stream and there's like, unless it's really important, like don't message me anything, you know, but he's excited. No, whatever. Guys, it's like ridiculous. Anyway, breakthrough to the other side. I know, right? No. He's ridiculous. You want to know, did I want anything from the other side? Because, you know, one side of the island has other things and the other side of the island, it's just ridiculous. Do I have a troll? Because they're so ridiculous. Yeah, I have a troll. I live with them. Anyway, so I went to have dinner last night with my friend. I went to have dinner with my friend and with two of my friends and one of them that's leaving, and she is definitely like I told you, I think that she's an angelic being, right? Her energy is amazing and she's just so lovely. So I was telling her, she asked me like, she's such an uplifting person. Like when you meet her, she always wants to hear all the good things that are going on in her life. And her energy is so amazing. She focuses you right in on what's going well for you. So she was asking me, you know, about all kinds of stuff. You know, my kids and just, you know, what I'm doing and this and that. How far is it to the other side where my hubby works? Like 25 miles. Like 25 miles, Deb. But it's the other side of the island. It's And when you're on that side, anyway, it's an island thing. So I was telling her about you guys. I was saying to her, she said, so what are you doing? She always says, what are you doing to give back? And can you go to the corner for some cake? You're so ridiculous. Yes, Care. Please get some cake. I had some amazing cake this week too. That was good too. So she asked me, she always asks me what one of her focuses is like, what are you doing to give to yourself and what are you doing to give to others? And she doesn't mean like the others in your family. She means like the bigger picture. And I was telling her about all of you, and I was telling her about, showed her some paintings I've been working on, and, you know, talking about my meditation clients and this and that and the other. And then I said, well, twice a week, I work with, you know, I craft with a bunch of people from all over the world. And at the end of my sessions, I do, you know, the woo-woo. And she was like, what? And I said, I explained. She said, I can't believe that. She said, that is so progressive. And I said, really? You know, like, how is it so progressive? And she said, you know, most people live their lives with this part, the woo-woo part, being like undercover, right? And she said, how very brave of you to put it out there. And I said, well, no, I think it's probably more brave to put my bad art out there than it is to share my love of the woo-woo, right? And, you know, it just brought up a whole conversation about community, about life purpose, about, you know, really reaching out and being there for each other. My attar is not bad. You know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You guys, you and your cakes, you're crazy. So we also talked about, we were talking about what's going on in the world and how my artwork's great. Thanks, Sherry. You have a great weekend too. And my art's not as bad as your spelling. Hey, if I was typing, you guys don't see my typos. My autocorrects are pretty bad. We're just talking about the state of the world and what we're doing to contribute. Like her firm belief is every moment you're either contributing to the betterment or not. And her view, and I enjoy her view of this. Her view is when you are the best you can be, wherever that is, and doing whatever it is that you feel is right and purposeful for you, and you're happy with it, that you're contributing to the betterment. Right? And when you're not happy, you're contributing to the other. And it's not like a guilt thing or anything. It's just saying that the happier you are, that you don't really have to look outside of yourself to be contributing to the whole. That you can be attributing to the bigger picture and making great contributions just simply by finding your zen and your joy and finding your bliss. So I really appreciated that. You guys are so funny. All right, let's get going with the woo-woo. If you guys haven't ever done a guided meditation, just, you know, hang out with us. It only works with conscious consent. If you don't want to receive the energy, just say no. You can still listen. If you want to receive the energies, just say yes, and you will. And find yourself a comfortable place to sit down or lie down. And if you fall asleep, it's okay. You still receive what you need. You know, it's because I know some of you get all upset because it knocks you out or you're exhausted and you finally sit down to have 5 minutes of peace and you go to sleep. It happens, you know. You guys are so funny. So I want you to bring to mind somebody that you would like to include in your energy work today. It could be more than one person. Always include your immediate family because you want them to be at peace. Your home, your pets. You can include your job. You can include, and then I want you to think about somebody, just allow whoever comes to mind. And just allow them to come into the energy work as well. Only positive things will occur. So inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Inhale in and exhale out. And for those of you that feel any aches or pains or a tightness in your chest or in your stomach, open a window, take a moment, open a window in front of you, and allow the energy, whatever no longer serves you, just to leave. I like to see it like smoke leaving. Open a window in your heart and just release. Receive on the inhale and release on the exhale. Receive and release. Imagine yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the end. And when you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. Allow your column of light to go deep, 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 and even deeper into the earth. Allow your column of light to head straight for the heart of the earth. Let's give your column of light permission to anchor itself deep in the heart of the earth. Give your column of light tree roots, big roots. Feel your roots expanding deep and wide, deep into the heart of the earth. Let's ask the earth to bless us with her energy. I see this energy like beautiful golden light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Let's invite this beautiful gold earth energy to pour through our column of light and fountain at the top of our head as high as you can imagine. Feel it filling your feet and ankles, calves and knees, thighs and hips. Feel it filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your heart, your back, chest, shoulders, arms, wrists and hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your throat and neck, your face and head, and feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the earth. I'd like you to focus above your head, feeling your column of light. Give your column of light above your head the simple suggestion, heart of the central sun. And with that simple suggestion, your heart, your light, your column of light is right there in the heart of the central sun in this beautiful, angelic realm. Give your column of light permission to grow deep roots, the same as they are in the heart of the earth, in the heart of the central sun. Let's ask the central sun to bless us with her energy. I see this like silvery diamonds, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful silvery diamond light pouring through your column of light, expelling any and all excess out your tree roots deep in the heart of the earth. Feel it filling your head and face, your throat and neck, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your chest and back, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, pouring any and all excess out your grounding cords deep in the heart of the earth. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to heaven and to earth. Now I'd like you to focus on the point of light at the top of your head. I'd like you to focus on the point of light where you connect with the heart of the angelic realm. And on the inhale, receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus 6 feet above your head. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus 1 foot above your head. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the top of your head. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the point of light between your eyes. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on your throat. Receive peace, love, and bliss. 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 Focus on the point of light in your heart. Receive peace, love, and bliss. 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 Focus on your waist. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on your lower abdomen. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the base of your spine. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus 1 foot below your feet. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus 6 feet below your feet. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Six feet below your feet. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Receive peace, love, and bliss. Focus on the heart of the earth where your light connection is there. Receive peace, love, and bliss. 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 I'd like you to focus on the infinity symbol. See it starting in the heart of the central sun, crossing through your heart, entering deep into the earth, crossing back through your heart and ending where it began. On the inhale, receive love from the heart of the earth, the heart of the divine creator, and the heart of the central sun. And on the exhale, give back love to the heart of the earth, the heart of the central sun, and the heart of the divine creator in whatever form works best for you. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. One more time. Receive in love and give in love. I'd like you to focus on your hands and your heart and let me know when you feel this energy. You could feel a tingle. It could be anything, right? Whatever you feel in your heart and in your hands. Ready? Just let me know. Just focus on your hands and let me know. Just let me know when you feel it. I'd like you to take your hands and I'd like you to point them out. Let's send them to the heart of the earth. Pick an element, the ocean, the air, right where you are as well. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. I want you to take them and put them on your heart. Receive in love and give in love. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. And I want you to feel free to share anything that you experienced. It's not necessary, but sometimes it's helpful for others who may be experiencing something for the first time. You know, it's like a confirmation. Yeah, it's like a vibration or a tingle. It's a really good analogy, like a deep vibration, like you just got off the subway and you're suddenly still perfect. I love you, care. Oh, I'm so glad. I keep seeing mountains and your hands vibrated. Oh, awesome, BC. You feel warm, buzzy, and you hear bells. Oh, that's awesome, Trace. Very good. You tingled, Jenny? Ooh, good. Oh, good, Care. That's awesome. Oh, Sherry, that's so awesome. And you can come back and listen to it anytime. You know, and it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. The peace is there with you. It's whether you just allow yourself to be in it. Well, just keep relaxing, Lynn. Just let it go. You know? Sometimes it takes longer. You know, we didn't all get here in one day. You know, we all come with our own stuff, and, you know, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that it's helped. You know, I work on myself every day. I work on myself. I meditate probably 3 times a day. Look, whenever I need it, I do it. Sometimes I need it more than others. You know, some days are easier than others. But what I can say to you is, like, I meditate really early in the morning, like 5 a.m., and I meditate before I go to bed. And then if I work with clients, I work, as I work on them, I'm working on myself. But what I can tell you is, because we are all in the same, you're starting to do it at bedtime, that's great. We love you too, Sherry. Because we're all in the same mindset of improvement and wanting the best for each other, it's really powerful when you align yourself with a group of people, a group of like-minded people who all want a similar thing: to feel better, to be embraced by love and light, to feel closer to the divine in whatever form works for them, to live their best life. It's really powerful. It's so important you take time for you. If you don't put yourself in your own equation, nobody else will. It's like you have to put yourself in the mix. Somebody's asking, does meditation open others' doors for you, Shelley? I have more experience all the time. No, not bad, just different. I feel like every day is a new journey, and I feel like every day I experience something deeper and more profound if I allow myself. Sometimes I get caught up in whatever the stuff, that the ridiculousness that goes on in my life, right? But as I allow myself to open up and I let myself get still, I have very profound experiences. Very profound. And my experience, all of you can have that. It's not unique to me. Someone says it's a privilege to put those cares for moments in time, put them aside. Put aside all of your worries or cares for a moment in time and return as a more gracious and balanced body and soul. I totally agree with you, Liz. Perfect. Beautifully said. We're only limited by what we allow ourselves. That's awesome, Care. If you just allow yourself to be, what's right and perfect for you is what it is. It's beautiful, Oh, you're not alone, BZ. You're not alone. I have some wild things happen to me, you guys. Like, wild, like crazy, like when people would shake their head and go, "Wow, that's like silly," or whatever, or stuff you don't really want to share, but it's not that you don't want to share them. It's just that they're very sacred and special. Like, I don't know, guys. I have them all the time, so I just take it as normal in my life. But so I have a friend that I work with all the time, off and on. He felt like the boy in the Sixth Sense last week. The veil between heaven and earth is very thin. So yes, I can understand that. So I have this friend, and she's amazing. She lives in New York, and we try to talk once a month at least, and she and I both have crazy experiences, and sometimes when I work on her, she levitates. And I talk to her via Skype, so I can watch it. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. But it doesn't happen for everyone, and it's because she doesn't have any resistance. And I've seen craziness, you guys. I've seen all kinds of really cool things, really beautiful, but she's like a yogi, my friend. So, that's something important to her. Whereas levitation isn't so important to me. That's really cool. That's really cool, Trace. That's awesome. Allow your gifts to open up. Don't judge them and just be present with them. That's very cool. Very, very, very cool. I want some cake. What kind of cake are we having now? You know what I had? My sweet girl Violet brought me home some cake. It was like it was somebody's wedding cake. It was guava and something. It was amazing. It was like a like kind of like a cross between pound cake and angel food cake. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of cake? I want some cake. I want some cake. I'm thinking of making this my littlest one of your talents. You're afraid of your talents? Just let them come through. Don't judge them. And you guys, keep your experiences sacred. If you're not in a group of like-minded people that are going to be loving and supportive of you, don't share. It's not, the validation that you're experiencing it is enough. You don't need others' judgment on you. No, they're on their own journey. Good advice, Deb. You're totally safe here. You called Susan Scotty twice. Oh, Deb says she wants some white cake. It's her favorite. You're gonna storm the gates for cake. You guys are so funny. You are very safe here. I love elephants too. Just allow them to open up. You can open the door and you can let the block down and just be who you are. Hottie Popo says she's got some devil's food cake for you, Liz. I love you guys. You collect elephants? I love elephants too. If you allow your mind to just let go and not judge and get into a space of silence for yourself, like where your mind's still, there's nothing wrong. Everything's good. Since Jane lost her elephant, you see them everywhere. Aw. What have you heard? You can have to share. You can share what you've heard. Know that the chat's not going to be live, so it won't matter. They won't. Nobody will see it. Just us. Just us right now, at least. It won't be live later. That is my neighbor's dog. I know one of you guys are going to fuss at me and tell me it's my dog, but it isn't. Our little Charlie's in the other room. Oh, good night, Kier. We love you. We love you. BZ, feel free to share. You can share whatever you want to share. I love chocolate cake, you guys. I have a thing for I like all cake. That's my problem. I don't know. I love cake. Don't you guys just love cake? I don't know why. Cake and pie. We love you, Kier. Definitely enjoy the peace. Yeah, it's better just to hang with yourself when it comes to that busy. Not everybody wants to tune in. We all have the same ability to do it, but sometimes we just shut it down for whatever reason. Oh, I love peach cobbler. Oh my gosh, you guys. Jane couldn't make it to the Hollywood ceremonies Tuesday because her cape was in the cleaners and her cuffs were tarnished. Oh, Liz. And she couldn't find her elephant, right? Well, I'm going to finish this journal. I think maybe tomorrow I'll work on it. And on Tuesday, we'll work on our power pack. We could also work on how many of you guys didn't finish Janet's scavenger hunt. I have some things to add to my Janet's scavenger hunt book as well. Abizi, sometimes there's nothing to do. It's like anyone. The energies just want to be seen and heard, But if you know that there isn't anything that could hurt you, it's all good. Sometimes I just surround it with white light. Well, you can share your gifts here anytime. I love you girls. Just be in the peace that you're in right now. The peace is like such a good place. The peace and the bliss. The pink balloon to sun really works. I agree with you, Kara. If you've never done that, if anybody's never done that works. You can release a lot of stuff, especially if you have anxiety, stress, going through a really stressful situation. You want some pie? I would love some pie. Hi, Lisa. I would love some pie too. The peach cobbler, I have to tell you, sounds pretty good to me. Oh gosh, you guys, these dogs across the street, supposedly, they're the dogs of the little girl that lives there, and supposedly they're moving soon. So the dogs won't be there barking. All right, my lovelies. I love you guys so much. I will be around. If you guys want to message me, let me know how things are going. I'm here. Come back and listen to the woo-woo. I love you girls. Listen to the woo-woo as often as you'd like. You can always message me if you have any questions. If you feel inclined and want to send a Get Well card to Miss Shazzy, her address is in Crafting Mama's Facebook group, and you're all welcome to join. And also to Sherry's mom. It's in the event section. You mailed me a dry cleaning tag. Woo, I can't wait. I love you guys. We'll work on our power pack on Tuesday. Maybe I'll finish up this journal. And know that I love you guys. And I'm always here for you. Always, always, always. Big, mwah, big hugs and kisses. All right, my lovelies. Big hugs. See you on Tuesday. Aloha.